So again, this is Dotty from Premium Websites and Ask Dotty, and today I am talking about Google My Business. And what is that? You've probably heard that. You might refer to it or have heard people refer to it as a GMB account, which simply stands for Google My Business, which is kind of an odd name. It's like, okay, I'm going to Google my business and then see what I get. So I guess maybe that's where it came from. But what that is the business listings for all the businesses listed in Google. So do you have your account set up? It's been called many different things in the past. So you may have it set up and just not even know it because it's been called something different for you, but it is currently called Google My Business, and it is crucial that you have that set up in your or for your business. Here's another crucial thing, that you don't have more than one account set up. So be very careful if you are unsure. Then you want to maybe put in your business name and attach the word reviews after it and see what comes up. If you have an account in your name, in business name, you will see a big section on the right hand side of the search results that will have everything about your business that is in Google listed on it. So then that brings up the question, is your profile complete? Does it have all of your current information? Does it have your correct address? Does it have your correct phone number, website, hours? Hours are very important. All of these things, which brings me to a question that was submitted on our event page, and that is, if I'm a home-based business, do I have to enter in my address? Because I don't want people just randomly showing up at my office. Or at my home in this case. There's a lot of people out there that run home-based businesses, or Google actually calls them service area businesses. So if you deliver your goods and service to somebody instead of them coming to a brick and mortar location for you, then this is for you. Yes, you have to enter your address. And the reason for this, well, there's probably many reasons, but the most obvious reason is that the Google My Business account information is used for Google Maps. So if you don't have an account, you will never appear in Maps, which is a very important distinction to make. You definitely want your business in Maps. But that being said, Google does recognize that there are a lot of businesses out there that don't want people showing up at their location because they work from home. And so they have this neat little box when you are in your, your account profile in Google My Business. You will have the address area, and if you click on that, put in your address, there's this cool little box at the bottom that actually says, I deliver goods and services to my customers at their location. And it's just a little box. If you check that, then Google will just put in your city as far as being visible to the public. If you don't check that, they will put your entire address in there. So it's up to you to check that box if you do not want your address declared. But you can still be in Google Maps with the address just listed as your city. So there's the solution to that. I know it's a worry on lots of people's minds about opening a Google My Business account. So yes, you can do it, and you can keep your address to just your city location. So moving forward on the profile stuff, make sure that your phone number is accurate, because A lot of people are doing searches on mobile, and when they search for your business, this account is generally the first thing that comes up, and they can just click your phone number and their phone will dial. So super convenient. They have a place where you can put in your hours. Again, really important. How many times have you looked up, oh, say a restaurant, and you see that they close at 8 o'clock and it's 7 o'clock, and you go there and they're closed. It's like, wait a minute. It said you were open. What's going on? So it's frustrating when you don't have the right information on your business listed in this account, because people use it. They don't necessarily visit your website to see what you have there. They trust that this is the right information. So please make sure your hours are correct, because you really don't want to be disappointing potential customers. They also have a place in there where you can put in holidays or special days that you're closed. And it'll actually show up. If someone searches your business on that day, it'll show up that you're closed. If it's outside of your business hours, it's going to show up as closed. If it's inside your business hours, it's going to show up as open. So make sure that you actually are open when you say you're open. So that's an important thing. Kind of back to name, address, phone number. That needs to be consistent everywhere on the internet. So make sure that it is. There's tools out there to help you do that. If you don't know how to do that, you can contact me and I can help you out with that. Back to the profile. So we've got things that they've added in there, I'd say in the last year, is services and products. You can now actually enter every service, every product that you have offered in your business on Google My Business now. There's an area in there to do that. So I would suggest actually doing it. Making sure that you have a really good description of your business. Have your keywords in it. Make sure that it's accurate, all of that stuff. So description's in there. Here's another cool thing that you can do, and that is add photos. You know, a lot of people put in their logo and they put in a picture of them, and that's it. It's like, wait a minute. Where's the life of your business? What is it that you want people to know about you and your business? Put photos in there. You can put, well, if you have a brick and mortar location, put pictures of your office in there. Put pictures of your store. Put pictures of customers interacting with your products and services. Make it real for people. If you have some awesome reviews, maybe you want to go ahead and take a picture of them and put them up there. Maybe you've had some awards. Go ahead, take a picture of them, put them in there. It could be press, a local newspaper has written an article on you. It could be a wide range of stuff. I mean, you can't tell me that a business has nothing to put in photos, and yet there's so many out there that don't. A lot of them don't even have their logo in there. So use this to your advantage. Put 5 a month up there, even 1 a month. Go back and do something to your account every single month, and adding photos makes that super, super easy. The other thing that some people don't really realize that is offered in Google is you can put videos up there. Now, they can't be super long. I have an introduction video on my website that's, I think 3 minutes, somewhere in that range. It was too long, it wouldn't upload. So I broke it down into several different parts and uploaded it in pieces. And it took it. I think all of my videos are roughly, 40 seconds or under on there. But have videos on there. Again, make your business real for the people that are trying to decide if they want to use your services. So photos, videos, super, super important if you are trying to stand out from your competition. So yes, make sure you do that. Now, I did briefly mention that Google My Business is the only way that your business will appear in maps. And in my opinion, that is the biggest reason why you want to make sure you have your account. So you might ask, why do I want my business to appear in maps? Well, believe it or not, maps is the first thing that shows up when someone searches on a cell phone. It is. It's also the first thing that shows up on like a desktop search under the paid ads. And on desktop, it only shows the top 3 people, and you have to hit like see more businesses or something like that to actually get everything listed. So you want to be not only in maps, you want to be one of the top 3. So how are you going to do that? The very first step is to get this account set up for you. It's not hard. It can be time consuming, but it's not like a huge challenge. So yes, get that set up. The other thing about maps is that it is directly connected to things like Siri, the different Garmin, and the different things that people use to actually see what's going on. So it's what do you want to call it? Maps is so important for your business. If you want to attract customers to your business, especially if you're brick and mortar, if you're a restaurant, if you're anything where somebody actually goes there, maps is crucial. If you are a home-based business and you don't really want to be seen in maps and all that, it's still very, very crucial that you have that account set up. The second thing that is attached to this account that is very important for your business are reviews. You cannot get any Google reviews without having a Google My Business account. So it's one of those things. You absolutely have to have it. You can't respond to reviews if you haven't claimed your account, because it may be there and just haven't claimed it, which means people could be leaving reviews that you don't even know about. So it's so important. Back to the review section. I can say, I could talk for an hour on reviews. I won't. But getting reviews, soliciting reviews, asking your customer for reviews, all of these things will help in your business, and it is not something that I would consider an extra thing. It is equally important to having a website. So I actually know a few businesses that don't have websites, and they don't want them. The reason they don't want them is because they have too much business as it is for what they do. They can't handle more business randomly coming in. Most of their new customers are referral based, and people that search them find their Google reviews and their Yelp reviews and whatever else they have reviews, read them and call them from that. So even as a web designer, I advocate everybody needs a website, but if you have a really, really solid, good review process, and you are standing out on your account or within your industry as a solid 5-star company based on reviews, you're going to get business. That being said, if you don't have that, you're missing out on a lot of business. And I mean a lot of business. I, every January, break down where all of my new customers came from because I track it in QuickBooks. And I ask every single person that I do business with where they found me. Consistently over the last well, 12 years. It has been 20% found me on the internet, and 80% found me from everything else I do. That would be networking, just meeting people, referrals, just everything that I do. 20% internet. Last year was the first year that it went to 70-30. So 30% internet, 70% everything else. And that is because I focused on my reviews, and that picked up that extra 10%. So if you're not doing any reviews, in my business, that would mean I have lost 30% of my income. I don't want to lose 30% of my income. I solicit reviews on a regular basis. So I can't tell you how important that is. And if you don't have a Google My Business account, then you're not going to be able to get Google reviews. Hey Lucia, I'm so glad you found me. Awesome. Oh, another thing that you can do within your Google My Business account is add posts. So you may have heard that Google Plus is going away, which it definitely is if you haven't heard that. Within, I don't remember the timeline, but it's going away. So they've added the ability to add a post into your Google My Business account. They're a little bit different in the sense that they go away in 7 days. Well, they go not live, I guess, in 7 days. They do keep an archive, which if somebody sees your listing, they can click on a button that says see all posts, and it'll show all of your archive posts. So they technically don't go away. But they're live for 7 days, which I thought in the beginning, that's really irritating. Why do I want to do something and have it go away in 7 days? There's one way around that. If you do events as posts, you can enter in the date of the event, and it will last on your profile until that date. So you could do an event a year from now and put that in there, and it's going to be there for a year until the date of that post. So that's one way around that, I guess, rule. However, Google really wants you coming back into your account, not just periodically. They don't want to see you every 6 months. They want to see you on a weekly basis doing something in your account. And adding a post is super simple. You log in. On the left-hand side is a menu of everything you can do, and one of them says posts. You just simply go there and create a post. And it's like filling out a form. So it's not super challenging for anybody. And again, they stay there for 7 days. If it's an event, it stays there until the date of the event, whatever that is, in the future. So we've covered several things about Google My Business today. And I hope you understand it is super, super important to go ahead and claim your business account if you haven't. Create your business account if you haven't. Do not create more than one. So if you have more than one out there, that is a challenge to clean up, and you will probably need to hire somebody like myself to do that, and we will probably have to call Google on your behalf and actually get that fixed for you, because it will be very detrimental to your business. So one account only. And if you are a technophobe person, thank God you know somebody like me. I actually offer setting up Google My Business accounts for people. And I have a page on my website that has 3 different packages. One is for people that I've created websites for. You get a super special deal because I have all your information, and it'll make it so much easier for me to create the account for you. And then there's the I did not create a website for you, so I don't have all your information package. And then there's just a maintenance package. And the maintenance package is for someone who maybe I've already created the account for you and you want to just move forward and make sure that it's updated and things are added on a monthly basis, that type of thing. Or you've already created your own account and you would like somebody to help you manage making those updates on a regular basis. It could be adding pictures, uploading a video if you have one, doing posts for you, just little stuff, whatever, on a monthly basis, and that will get your account way more activity, more referrals to your website, hopefully more calls. All of that stuff would be attached with that. So I will go ahead and put the link to that page in the comment section when this Facebook Live goes in as a post, and you can visit that and figure out if you want to do that, if you want to do your own. Do something. Don't just do nothing. This is one piece of your business that is easy for you to take care of, not super time consuming, way cheaper than a website. The list can go on and on. If you don't have one, you are hurting your business. So this happens to be Halloween, so have an awesome and safe Halloween, and I will see you at my next Google Live event, which will be in November. I will go ahead and post that as soon as I have that date figured out, and we will see you then. Have an awesome day.